But he's got to do something like get a flag back from some guy who can run faster, climb faster, and access areas you can't get to. It's one of those kind of difficulty swipes that come out of nowhere. I'm not sure, I haven't actually got to that point yet. In fact, I've only got to the point where you kind of get backstabbed the first time. I'm going to try not to spoil anything. That's all I'm saying. I mean, it's a fucking Assassin's game. You're bound to get backstabbed at some point. A lot of games have backstabbers. I've already battled this bitch. Yeah, I battled you. Just battled you. Oh, there we go, we're at Sabrina. Okay, I've still got a few super potions. Not as many as I'd like. I don't know why I just used it on Earthshaker. He's not really going to be used, is he? Right, well, I'll use it on Shell Shock now anyway. Alright, first up is Kadabra. I'll go Bite. Which nearly one-hit him. And he flinched. And of course there's the Hyper Potion. Fuck you, bitch! That is the bane of so many people's existences. The fact that your opponent heals. So many of us despise it. Level 42. No, I don't want Rain Dance. That was all. Ah, fuck. No, I don't want Rain Dance. Yes, stop learning Rain Dance. Mr. Mime. Right. I think I'm going to switch out to Matchstick. I've grown quite fond of this little one. Mr. Mime. Flamethrower. Playing quite a bit of Pokemon XD as well, which I've recently got my hands on. I think I mentioned that before. I had to get 2 separate discs. The first one was fucked. Critical hit! After he used Calm Mind. Suck it, Mimey. A Venomoth. I don't know why Sabrina has a Venomoth. It's a fucking poison type. But it's fast. Okay, I'll give it that. It's fast. Ah, you prick! Ooh, that was a lot of damage. So, I mean, okay, it doesn't get stabbed. So, oh, wow, it didn't actually do that much, did it? Flamethrower! I don't really have any Pokemon that resist Psychic types. And Alakazam's going to be an asshole. I think my best chance is to use Shell Shock. I was thinking of going for Mr. Sparkle for his speed. I'm not sure about the defenses. Let's go Bite. Considering he's using Calm Mind, strengthen his special attack and special defense, doesn't think Surf's going to be able to do much. Oh shit. Alright, let's try Surf anyway. And here comes Psychic. This is going to do massive damage. Okay. I knew he was going to use Psychic. I can't even speak. Yeah. Let's have a look at Mr. Sparkles. Okay. I'm not sure if Matchstick will survive a hit. Hang on, I'll have a look at this special defense. It's stronger than shell shocks. Oh fuck, my voice. Excuse me. Okay, I'll send out Mr. Sparkle. I'll see if he can take a hit. Oh, he's faster. Oh, sorry about that. Voice got totally fucked there. 6 HP. But Sabrina healed. Well, I can land 2 hits now. And he's paralyzed. Oh, but you synchronize. You fucker. Full heat. Bullshit! Okay. I'm using this chance to heal up Matchstick. Okay, send out Matchstick. Okay, hang on. Let's just have a look at Matchstick's physical attack. 115! Far higher than Shell Shock's. I reckon Bite could finish off Alakazam. Oh shit, he's faster. But Matchstick did manage to hold him off. You oh wait, I got Quick Attack. Yes! Take it, bitch. I completely forgot I had Quick Attack there. That was slightly tougher than I thought it would be. But considering there isn't really any, aside from like Bite, there aren't really many Dark type moves you can use. It's Kanto. It's modelled, it's meant to be modelled after the originals. And back then, Psychic was really fucking overpowered. I gotta remember the way back now. I know there's always a little trick just to constantly go just left or right. It just takes too long. I have to do it anyway, aren't I? Oh well. Yeah, I think back in Gen 1, Psychic only had one true weakness, and that was Bug. And Bug was one of the weakest types. Next to maybe Normal? Or Ghost, actually. Ghost was quite shit. Considering there were only 2 Ghost moves, if I remember correctly. Literally only 2 Ghost moves existed back in Gen 1, and that was Nightshade and Lick. That was it. So facing off again, so if you had an Alakazam or a Mewtwo, you win by default. Especially considering back then special defense and special attack were 1 stat. But for example, like Alakazam's defenses are brilliant, but its special attack is good, meaning its special stat would be really high. It's modelled after the special to follow the special attack stat, but it counts as both as well. So Psychic was massively overpowered. Right, what I need to do now is fly to Pallet Town. Thinking about it, I'm not actually that far from the end of the game now, am I? Now, I'll be honest, Matchstick is at a disadvantage here. Wait, what am I doing? No, wait. Switch to Shell Shock. Right, you're level 42, you don't need shit. Now and now let us find the Zubats of the sea. Tentacle, fuck you. Might as well face the trainers. Oh, plane or a helicopter? Jeez, I remember. I remember quite a lot of things, considering pointing to why Red's, like the original Gen 1 game's combat was so broken. Focus energy, for example, intended to increase your critical hit ratio, but due to how the ratio was determined, it actually lowered the critical hit ratio to a point where I don't think you ever got a critical hit during the battle. And moves like Razor Leaf or Slash, which have a high critical hit ratio, have like a 99% critical hit ratio. Like there's practically no chance of you not getting a critical hit. Because it was dependent on the speed stat or something. I don't remember the details, to be honest, but it was something to do with the speed stat. That's how it was calculated. I believe this error was fixed from Gen 2 onwards. Also, moves like Fire Spin and Wrap were heavily broken. If you were faster than the opponent, you would drag and you used moves like that, you would drag the battle on so fucking much. From Gen 2 onwards, this was fixed. But Red, Blue and Yellow, and Green for Japan, if you used a move like that, the opponent would not be able to move or switch out. So you literally sit there while you slowly get damaged. And also, with moves like that, unlike now where you use it and it's just a tiny added effect, which damages your opponent very slightly. Similar to Sandstorm. But back then, so you use a Fire Spin, and for the moves that the Fire Spin was active, it would count as your move for that turn. Instead of just slowly damaging while you could do other moves as a little added effect. And while that was happening, your opponent was completely immobilized. Sure, they didn't exactly have 100% accuracy, but it was broken. I can still remember very, very fond. Oh god, 666 XP. I can still remember very, very, well, not exactly fondly, but vividly. I used to play the shit at a Pokemon Stadium, which I've managed to get my hands back on. In fact, after I rebought my N64, it was the first game I got. But I got a transfer pack that doesn't fucking work. So I'll have to invest in one or two of those again that work. Well, I can remember I think I was using my original Shell Shock at the time. I still don't know where that guy is now. I think he was on my stadium cart when I sold it, and I didn't realise until later. I know a Zapdos was. Level 82, if I remember correctly. Yeah, level 82. Even to this day, I can remember its level. I know Shell Shock was level 100. It was the first Pokemon I ever hit level 100 with. And that was before I knew about the Messino glitch. The most infamous, or just famous, depending on your perspective, actually. Yeah, the most, well, yeah, infamous glitch in Pokemon history, I think. Next to glitches like Bad Egg. Oh dear. Oh fuck, it's Shell Shock. I was hoping it wasn't Matchstick, but still. Starmie flinched. It's a shame. Also back in Gen 1, Dragon types were underhyped, well, overhyped I mean. Sure, they were powerful, but only one Dragon move existed, and that was Dragon Rage. Which to this day only does 40 HP of damage. A couple of moves were introduced. I'm surprised Outrage was introduced in Gen 2, along with Twister.